Right, so we're here at Racewall for the last one of the season that I'm definitely coming to. That I hinted at that I was going to be at the end of the Lochgelly Micro World Cup meeting on the Sunday. I did hint that I was going to be at maybe at Racewall, but I didn't say what for, I don't think. But I was decided to come along. I think it's just practice, the re-practicing that was just finishing. And but yeah, so we're here at Racewall on the 18th of October 2025, and it's for the National Microbangers Scottish Supreme Championship. But then there's also about 26 saloons booked in, so as a kind of added bonus for you guys, I'm going to record all the saloon ones as well, because the saloons are always good in Racewall, especially when you get like about 20 odd. I've just realised that there's this. This is up in the Overspill pit area. Obviously these aren't racing, but I think that's quite cool. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of a pit walk and show you not only the National Microbangers that are probably, a lot of them will probably be from last weekend, but also the National Saloon Stock Cars as well. We're just coming round onto like the main bit of the pits now. So the saloons are up this end of the pits. So I think there's 26 of them booked in for tonight's meeting. And then you can see the National Microbangers in the background. I think there's about 21, 22 of them. This is down into the saloon section. There's Graham Shebel's car with the new ORCI Championship roof on it. You got like Holly Glen, one of the Honeymans. I think there's a few of them out for practice just now as well. You got Dan Ray's, who used to be in 1300s. You got the Irish Open champion, Jordan Cassie. Gary Patterson as well. I don't think this is all of them, because there is like a good kind of few of them out on track for like the pre-meeting practice section. There's the other one of the Honeymans over there. And this is into the National Microbanger section. You probably recognise a lot of these cars from last weekend if you watched all of them. That one was at last weekend. I think this 251 one was at last weekend. This is a old Suzuki. As a microbanger. There's another one of the saloons just coming in. Right, so this is, I think, all part of the mall. You got that one as well. There's two on that one, which is pretty good. This is the one that rolls over at this, I think it was the All Comers 1 or something that one was. You got that micro back out, which is good. There's this other one as well, which was part of the same team, I think, so that'll be good. Then you got Sean McConaughey's big kind of team as well, which were all lined up in the pitch very nicely, kind of turned out and stuff. It was good to see all them back. Then you got these two here. This one here was actually the one that the whole back axle fell off twice. In two of the races at the weekend. That's one of the F2s. And you got this one as well, which looks like it's been at a few meetings beforehand. Yeah, that was when the back axle fell off twice, so we'll see how long the back axle lasts on it this time. So yeah, a fair few micros, which you had to watch the one from last weekend. You wouldn't have seen, but if you did watch it, you would have seen how destroyed some of the micros were, as this one is, because that door is exactly the same as what it was. In fact, the car's basically exactly how it was when it came off the track. That's the Miller Saloons, so I'll take you along and see them. Don't know who that one is. Interesting to see how that one gets on though. Suzuki Ignis. I think it's one of them two that got followed in at the weekend, so that'll be interesting. Aye, these are all part of the mob, which is like quite a big Scottish, or the biggest Scottish team like nowadays. And there's some of the other saloons as well. So you got one of the Gilmores there. I don't know who this one is. This was like the back end of BMW, but the front end of a Ford Mondeo, which is really cool. That's Caleb Bryson. He was out in the National Microbangers at the weekend. This is like the Audi bodied, one of the Audi bodied cars. There was the one that passed. I think there's supposed to be another one of them as well. I say there's supposed to be 26 of them booked in. I don't think there's anything else coming in just now. So we'll go over the running order for the night. So it's first race that will be recording is the Solins yellow and white. So it's any of the lower graders get a bigger chance to shine and stuff. Then I believe it's the first national microbanger heat, which is the Scottish Supreme Championship. So it'll be like all 20 of them in, if there is that many anyway. Then it'll be the Solins Heat 1, which is all 26 of them, if there is 26. Then it'll be I think it's heat 2 for the micros. Then heat 2 for the Solins. Then can't actually mind. Then I get Solins final and then the last ones. In fact no, the microbangers is an all comers, so. And then obviously you're gonna have like Solins final, which is always really good. Base living academy, like this number of cars anyway. And then finally you're gonna have the microbanger all comers too. And a DD if anybody wants to do it. Last couple of years that I've seen the microbanger DD at the end of the night. Like last year's one, I don't know if you've watched that, but the mall basically set about one of the Nissan Micras, so if that happens again tonight, then that'll be quite good. We'll just see how many of them will left going by the end yet. Same with the Solins sort of thing. The last time that the Solins were out, which was actually the same meeting as the 2 Litre Banger Scottish, obviously the weather was horrible that meeting, but the Solins final was brilliant. You had a couple of good kind of wee possible wars starting between a couple of the drivers and stuff, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the pit walk for this meeting. But yeah, row 1 Solins yellow white race. Right, so I'm back. Just thought that I'd do this wee tiny wee bit, just to show you the running order. So it's basically just down at the bangers, and then
Is it like the first race is a big race for the microbangers?
No, F2 white.
Not for the big race.
Oh right, aye, the first race is that, aye.
Okay. Oh my God.
Well,
Toe tie. That's the toe tie.
but yeah, row 1 Solins yellow whites.